Hi, my September 9th birthday babies. Come on in because this video is all about you. Today, from the Secret Language of Birthdays book, I'm going to be reading you the personality profile for people born on your birthday. Now, whether you're watching this just out of curiosity or if you're here because you really feel there are some changes you need to make in your life in order to be successful, just be open to receiving the message and stay till the end because that's when I'm going to give you advice specifically from the book for people born on your birthday. So let's get into it. All right, September 9th is the day of difficult demand. Those born on September 9th repeatedly face all kinds of demanding situations, usually more the product of their own complicated nature than of fate. If they could learn to more often take the path of least resistance and not invariably the most difficult way, they would lead much more peaceful but perhaps less eventful lives. There is no doubt that September 9th people are drawn to challenges. Easily bored, they find it insufferable to just sit back and do the same thing, predictably rewarding or unrewarding things year after year. Consequently, they are either consciously or unconsciously on the lookout for complex people, places, and things with which to become involved. Such a desire may grow out of an internal longing, a feeling that there is somehow something missing, no matter how successful or fortunate they have been. Indeed, many September 9th people have felt the need to search for this missing element since childhood. It is this emotional complexity that makes September 9th people very attractive to certain members of the opposite sex, who often wind up fathering or mothering them. But though September 9th people may be in need of such a nurturing form of love, they remain independent and willful. Once those born on this day have gotten it into their head to do something, it is very difficult to talk them out of it. Yet, since they are introspective and taken up with their own personal process, they will usually realize when they have made a mistake or chosen the wrong path, even if it takes them some time to do so. One of the weaknesses of September 9th people, however, is that they tend to magnify their personal problems and may too readily seek help in the wrong places. Those born on this day can be very, very private people, but usually their occupation or main interest brings them into contact with society. They are very adept at sensing and even defining what the public taste is and how it may be satisfied. Here they will have to decide whether to deal on a superior, even elitist level, cater to the lowest common denominator, or perhaps find a middle ground. Regardless, September 9th people are quite capable of making a lot of money in the process. Life can be a constant battle for many September 9th people against their fears and insecurities. Strangely enough, such fears can drive them on to be surprisingly successful. This is another reason why challenges have such a powerful, stimulating effect on them. Like counterphobic personalities, they often have to put themselves in the positions of danger in order to experience the satisfaction of overcoming their fears. September 9th people must keep a handle on their wilder side, however, which can urge them towards self-destructive behavior not easily understood or condoned by those around them. All right. So just an intuitive hit that I got from this personality in 2020 is that they may be an influencer or could be very successful at being an influencer. So if you're looking for just some reinforcement that that's the path you should take, it sounds like it's definitely worthwhile checking that out. Now let me give you a little advice from the book before we go. Building your self-confidence is a big item. Allow for reflection, then find your real abilities and act on them decisively. Worry and fear will eat you up if you let them. You alone hold yourself back. Stay joyful and never despair. And now I'm getting another little intuitive hit here again about that influencer path. And like I said, if you are wondering which path to take, something that's going to keep you here in this worry and fear will eat you up if you let them, is to follow this advice. Allow for reflection. If you are testing out a couple different paths in your life, and even if you're not, something that is really helpful for your physical, mental, emotional well-being is to keep a journal. Especially if you're trying that new path and you record your journal. It's sort of like keeping analytics and seeing, is this working or is this not? And it's also kind of like a brain dump where at the end of the day, you can just let all your worries go. I suggest an audio journal as opposed to a written journal because that's going to keep you in your head. But if you can speak out all your worries, all the things that happen throughout the day, the successes and the failures, you're going to start to see patterns and you're going to start to see what's working and what's not working so that you can make those changes as necessary. And that is actually something that was kind of hinted at in the profile. So just a little extra there for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If it's your actual birthday, if you're watching this on your actual birthday, cheers to you. Happy birthday. And if you know someone whose birthday is coming up and their video's not done yet, go ahead and comment below so that I can give them a shout out on their video. Or if their video's up, share it with them so that they can be on this path of self-discovery and personal development with you. Again, thank you so much for watching. Take care.